Hey, Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, break it down, break it down. Oh my gosh, you guys, happy Friday. Today is Friday, December 12th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. I am going to post some, tarot and oracle messages with some charms. So you know what it is, guys. Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But today's Friday, you guys. Happy Friday, okay? Freedom Friday. I hope you guys are, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy, your Friday. And, we made it to the end. So I hope you guys had a good week at least, okay, or at least a bearable week, okay. But yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. Let's see what messages you might need to know. Also, I have this tripod and I'm trying to keep it like from falling, so I'm gonna put my water bottle there so that it doesn't move, and you guys can maybe see my curtain a little bit, but it is what it is, y'all. As long as the messages resonate, that's all that matters. Okay. So I'm going to get started with some tarot messages, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle messages mixed a little bit with angel messages as well, and also with some angel numbers as well. Okay, so for some of you guys who are seeing certain angel numbers at this time, that could be confirmation as well. So I'm just trying to get the cards out, so that at least I can start pulling the messages and I don't have to waste a little bit of time. I mean, normally I do this before I start the videos, but I said, let me chit chat with you guys for a little bit and then get started. And mind you, my allergies is whooping my booty. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you guys can't tell, but my voice is either really raspy or it chips in and out sometimes because of how dry the air is in my room. I've been trying to like mix and match, the heat with the, cold air, because obviously I sleep with my window open all year round until summertime, when we have the AC. Then I put my fan on and the AC on, right? But usually in the wintertime, if it gets really hot, and I get really hot when I'm sleeping, and I've talked about this before on my page, but yeah, usually I leave the window open and it could feel like -40 in my room. As long as I have my blanket, I'm good. And I'm a summer baby too, so it's weird. It's like, it's not that I hate the cold or anything, but I don't enjoy being in it. I would prefer to, be on a beach somewhere. So yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for December 12th? What messages for December 12th do you have for the collective? What do they need to know at this time, Spirit? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time for December 12th? Let me just make sure there we go. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for December 12th? And also 12/12 portal could be very significant for some of you watching this video. Maybe you guys have been seeing that portal, as of recently. So some of you guys could be manifesting a lot of your goals and dreams with this, okay? So first two cards of the deck, we have Three of Cups, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to friendships and things like that, right? Yeah, when it comes to friendships and stuff, I had to pause the video quickly, but yeah, there's something about community and gatherings. Like some of you guys could be celebrating something new. This could be like a group event or a social event, but when it comes to your community, when it comes to, people in your energy at this time that resonate with you, that's confirmation. So we have here, Three of Cups, right? This is about, creativity and expression, being able to express yourself through art or through your voice, even just being playful about it, right? But this is about birth and, having birth through a vision or like through a collaboration or something, okay? Third house is talking about, travel, This is about education, the mind, thinking, communication. So anything to do with groups of people or, stepping into this new community of people, it could be very significant right now for some of you guys. Maybe you guys are feeling this energy of wanting to be in, a community of people that are like-minded, basically, okay? So we have here Page of Cups, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to Page of Cups energy, this is about creative endeavors, like I said, new opportunities that are showing up for some of you guys. And also, this is talking about, for some of you that resonate, this is something, that is very sensitive for some of you guys, because again, not everybody understands what maybe you guys are going through, especially if you guys are chosen and you have special gifts or, certain gifts about you that maybe other people haven't tapped in, or they just don't understand themselves, right? Usually people judge what they don't understand, okay? And usually, if we judge what we don't understand, usually there's a sense of wanting to educate self, okay, wanting to understand a little bit more better when it comes to that. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. Okay, 11s could be very significant when it comes to your intuition, you going through an awakening. So this is a spiritual awakening or having psychic insight. Okay, this is talking about some of you guys, your soul purpose. You guys are teachers. So some of you may have like a teacher vibration about you. Okay. 11 could talk about groups. And again, with 3 of Cups here, this is kind of, it's kind of like clarifying the message, right? So, I mean, groups, friends groups, work groups, collectives, anything that has to do with social awareness or, stepping into humanitarianism, that could be confirmation for some of you guys. Social media and technology is very significant at this time. And for some of you guys, this is talking about your gifts, right? This is talking about hopes and dreams. This is talking about your future. This is talking about society on a whole, okay? Some of you guys are stepping into a new foundation where if you weren't being recognized before, you're going to be recognized coming up now, okay? And you now have the option, if you want people in your energy, now that you are stepping and moving forward, you have the choice now who you want to reject in your energy or who you want to grow with in your energy, okay? So we have the 3 of Pentacles, okay? 3s again. This is about your creativity. So like I said, being optimistic at this time is very significant. Some of you guys are pulling in other people's energy when it comes to collective energy, community, right? Again, like I said, this is about communication and distance, okay? We have the Lovers, okay? The Lovers talks about partnerships, okay? Joint finances. So joining your finances with someone else, whether this is romantic or friend or platonic, like a friendship, but being able to put your ideas together and basically work together as a whole, okay? Like a whole unit, okay? So 6s talk about, family, love. Maybe you guys are nurturing within the home itself, okay? This is about healing relationships and services to others, okay? So servicing others could be very significant with this Gemini energy. This is talking about communication. So some of you guys are very good at communication. Now, this could be about communication or adaptability. So adaptability could be you changing your health and wellness, okay? Stepping more into fitness, changing your hygiene. Your daily routines could be changing as well, or there could be communication about your daily routines. Some of you guys, this could be communication about a pet, okay? Coworkers, your work habits, For some of you guys, even with the 3 of Pentacles, it's like wanting to organize your time more wisely so that you can service other people as well. So skill developments are very significant, especially with Mars in Capricorn. Okay, for some of you guys, Mars in Capricorn, this is giving you this grounded energy. Okay, so a lot of times people think that having an Earth placement in Mars is actually a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing because Mars is a very quick, fast-paced type of planet. And even though having it in the the zodiac sign that it's supposed to be, like say you have an Aries or a Scorpio Mars, that's understandable because it's in the placement it's supposed to be in, right? So you could do things and it just goes like that, right? Which is good and bad because again, it may be impulsive, but when you have Mars in a Earth placement sign, it kind of changes the dynamic of the planet itself, and it also changes the dynamic of you. So even if you have a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo placement in Mars, how you take action based on your emotions may be very beneficial for you. Okay, like for example, if you have a fire moon and an Earth Mars, as much as people say that that's a conflicting planet, I personally feel like that's probably the best thing to have because it grounds you, okay, on a different level, okay? It grounds you on a different level that a lot of people are go, 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 go. But sometimes when you're too impulsive, it's not too good. And sometimes when you take too long to make a decision, that's not good either. So you have to find some type of balance, right? So Gemini energy is giving that where some of you guys could be wanting to balance out your energies, especially with threes. Okay, threes could be very significant. Sixes could be very significant, right? 11s. There is something also talking about something happening within the next, days to weeks. So something could be happening in the next few days to weeks, and not only that, this could be also weeks to months, right? For some of you guys, even when it comes to information like communication, there could be some type of communication within the next maybe 6 hours or so, or this could be, happening within the next few days. But Death card wanted to show up when it comes to endings, right? You guys are ending something so that you guys can step into something more beautiful, okay? Letting go and release so that you can step into this transformation, okay? So 13 talks about transformations, right? Alchemizing, building, transforming, okay? Basically death and rebirth of certain patterns that you guys are releasing. And also when it comes to, reclaiming your power, right? That's the transformation through challenge that you guys are starting to deal with, okay? You guys are dealing with it, but you guys are also recognizing it, okay? For some of you guys could maybe want to wear deep magenta or burgundy, okay? Or you guys could be wanting to incorporate those two colors more when it comes to, this energy. We have the Hierophant, that's very significant. So some of you guys could be teachers, or you guys could be wanting to teach, okay? Change and freedom is very significant with the number 5. Some of you guys, this is about exploring and embracing new opportunities, new beginnings, new experiences, okay? For some of you, you may feel this restless energy of wanting to do more, okay? So 5 talks about your health and wellness, like I said, okay? So some of you guys, when it comes to this energy, you guys are feeling this, okay? And also sorry, that was 6, but 5 talks about, fifth house, right? Planting new seeds, right? Creativity. So even when it comes to like your hobbies, your interests, even your romance, dating, self-expression, you taking a gamble on life is very significant with education. Some of you guys are better off learning new things and executing that within what it is you're trying to grow. So say you guys are into, I don't know, something random, like you guys are into cars, right? Say you love cars. You grew up around, fixing cars, dealing with cars, understanding the mechanism of cars, things like that, right? And you start your own channel, you start your own page, and you start teaching people out there what cars mean, right? How you can buy different cars, how you can utilize the parts. You are somebody who can take a small information and stretch the information so that people can understand it more in depth, okay? So King of Wands energy, this is about leadership, okay? Stepping into leadership roles, taking leadership in your life also is very significant, okay? So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy when it comes to your ambitions, when it comes to you being determined, okay, stepping into more financial success. Okay, this could be you planning, the Hierophant, okay, 3 of Pentacles, you could be planning or planting seeds in the meantime. So some of you guys could be working in the background, and a lot of people don't know what you're working on. They just see that you're working, and then you just show up and there's something new. Okay, so obviously take what resonates with that, but I'm going to see if I can get more cards. And also with the number 14, right? This is about foundation shifts. So some of you guys are also taking leadership when it comes to your foundations and shifting. Also, like I said, with Gemini in the message, some of you guys may have air and fire placements in your like big 6. For some of you guys, this is about communication and adaptability, learning to take control and making decisions that benefit your lifestyle, okay? Benefit you, okay? And what you're trying to accomplish in this lifestyle. Not what Tom, Dick, and Harry are doing, but what you want to do, right? And that could be something that you guys are learning to understand as well as you go through your journey. Some people get it, some people are starting to figure that out, and that's okay. That's the whole point of the journey. You're not going to know everything, you're not going to understand everything, but us coming together as a collective, it makes it easier to explain things to each other and help each other grow, okay? It sounds corny, but it's true. We need a community that supports each other, you know, despite what's going on around us, okay? Even when it comes to women, women are coming together more, okay? When it comes to community, when it comes to nurturing, when it comes to healing, because let's be real, guys, the world is corrupt, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I have moments where I sit down sometimes and I think to myself, like, why? Why do the things happen that happen? Okay. And it's more of not being in control of the dynamic, right? A lot of us probably think this way. We see what goes on in the world. We see the corruption. We see the lies. We see the trickery. We see a lot of things that happen in the world. And it's almost like it's a stage. We're just playing the parts or the roles that, you know, the actors and actresses want us to play, or the director, okay? So think of it like that. Think of the earth is a big stage, right? And you don't know who's real versus who's not, meaning you don't know who to come towards when it comes to growth, because everybody is so stuck in their own ways. And I get it, you know, be selfish, take care of yourself, right? But let's not also forget that it also takes a community to build something. It takes a village to complete and build something, okay? Just like how we say that it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village and a community to help those who actually need it. Now, some of you guys may not think that way because, again, like I said, the world is corrupt. But we need to start getting back into that mindset where when it comes to community, we are helping each other. If you guys don't realize it by now, okay, if you guys are not seeing it by now, just know that we have to stick together, okay, as a community. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Indian, it doesn't matter. I don't care who you are, where you're from. If you don't see what's going on right now, right, and you don't say to yourself, you know what, I think I need to step up and do something. Yeah, we got to make sure we take care of ourselves, but we also have to make sure we take leadership in where we see fit, where we see that the change is needed, okay? Spirit, give me one more card for the collective, please. And even when it comes to financial success, some of you guys need to start having that mind frame that no matter where you go in this lifetime or journey, you will always be successful because Spirit is always protecting you and your money and you. Okay, so yeah. We have here Page of Swords, okay, communication. This is about learning. Okay, some of you guys could be receiving a financial message. Now, this is about Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Like I said, communication is very significant, especially with the lovers. Okay, so like I said, 11 is very significant at this time. Okay, you guys are either awakening. This is a spiritual awakening, having soul purpose, higher inspiration, and also teacher vibration. Okay, the color silver and electric white could be very significant. We have the devil at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, so that could be confirmation too. I'm going to see if I can get one card from each deck for this message. So Spirit, what else is the collective? Oh, thank you. So yeah, it says clear. May you see things as they are, okay? If somebody shows you their true colors, believe it, okay? That's what it means. If somebody shows you who they truly are, believe that, okay, collective and soul tribe? And also when it comes to your dreams, your visions, anything to do with being clear, okay, clear-sighted, okay? Spirit is giving you wiggle room right now, meaning releasing things that don't serve you or don't resonate with you. And also, while you're doing this cleanse, right, when it comes to people, places, and things, even mentally, Spirit is allowing you to have that time so that you can kind of see what resonated and what didn't. Okay, so if it's a friend group, you're dismissing it. If they're not sitting there talking about growth and actually implementing that growth, you're going to dismiss it. Okay, you're going to say, you know what? You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, basically. Okay, some of you guys are in this energy where you guys are saying to yourself, you know what, I see things for what it is, and now I can move forward. Okay, so it's not a scam. Okay, it's not a scam, it's not a joke, it's not anything like that, right? The more things that you see clearly, the better your intuition is, the better you get better insight, okay? I'm not sure, I can't remember who the artist is, but the song, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone, that song, okay? That song could be very significant for some of you guys too, okay, when it comes to music. So obviously take what resonates with that, but that could be confirmation. I'm going to see if I can get one angel answer card out of this. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, take action wanted to show up, okay? Some of you guys are taking action at this time. So even when it comes to your, your energy, some of you guys, your energy is very potent, okay? And Spirit is saying to go ahead and take action for those who resonate with this specific message. Obviously, if the message is not resonating with you, then definitely do not take action. I'm just saying, okay? But those who resonate with the message, there could be something that you could have been asking Spirit, and Spirit is now telling you that it's okay to go ahead and take action. So this could be like taking a leap of faith, especially with fire energy. I think it was air and fire energy that I mentioned. Okay, so King of Wands energy. Yeah, King of Wands. So because of this King of Wands energy, guys, you guys are taking leadership, okay? Having better vision when it comes to bigger pictures. And that's why you guys are taking control when it comes to taking action. Okay, you guys are being very bold at this time, Spirit is saying too. So Spirit, give me one angel number for the collective to clear out. Thank you. That was quick. If you ask, you shall receive. Okay, so reflect, right? Some of you guys could be reflecting at this time, okay? You guys are going through reflection. This is introspection. You guys are sitting down with yourself and saying to yourself, you know what? This is what I'm going to tolerate this next year. This is what I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to do this now. When I do this now, this is going to happen. So some of you guys are in this thinking mode, this planning mode, okay? Planting seeds are very significant too, okay? So at the bottom of the deck here, we have mindfulness, okay? Some of you guys are being very mindful at this time about how you go about certain things, okay? And how you execute yourself in these dynamics that you're in right now. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, guys, I'm going to... Okay, so we have heart chakra energy, but it's in the color blue, and especially with the clear, okay? Because of this color, if you notice, it's color blue, okay? And what do I say that the color blue is? This is about third eye and your intuition. And we literally talked about this the entire message about going through transformations. You know, you're going through a spiritual awakening. Your intuition is heightening, okay? Heart energy, heart chakra energy when it comes to your emotions, how you feel within your heart, okay? Even when it comes to your intuition and your heart chakra as well. Those two things are coming together, okay? And you guys are learning to understand yourself also a lot more clearer. While maybe other people were trying to make you not feel like you understood yourself because maybe they were projecting their insecurities, that could be also confirmation too. A lot of times we can be around other people, and if other people are not healed, or if other people are not understanding, you know, their life purpose and why they're here and all that good stuff, they're going to project their insecurities onto you, unfortunately. Okay, so if someone is sitting there saying, you know, oh, I want to open up a store, but you know, I don't have the time to do that. I don't have the money to do that. You know, like thinking negatively all the time instead of being optimistic, it's going to show up in the energy. So some of you guys could have stepped away from, you know, people, places, and things like that, okay? We also have owls, okay? So this is about knowledge and wisdom. Some of you guys are very intellectual. especially with air placement energy that's there, because again, air placement talks about logic. So again, when it comes to how your mind operates, how you think, even if you don't have like air placements in your chart, it's just the whole dynamic of your energy, okay, and how you operate within the mind, okay? So cats are very significant. Some of you guys are very curious, okay? Cats are very smart. They're very mystical, meaning that they're mysterious. You don't know what's gonna happen. They're unpredictable. They're basically, cats are like Uranus energy. You don't know what they're gonna do. They love on you one minute, they swipe you the other. That's probably your energy, right? Some people don't know what you're going to do or what you're going to say, but unfortunately that's their issue. If someone is very confident in themselves, they're going to get to know you for you. If they don't like something that you did, then they'll just distance themselves, and it is what it is. But a lot of times people will act like they like you. They know they don't like you and your energy, but they stay around your energy because of what you can benefit for them. A lot of people don't realize that energy is energy, okay? People can be just in your energy and still take pieces of you, okay? Without your acknowledgement, without any scent or anything like that. That's how energy works. So protecting your energy means that you guys are staying away from certain people, places, and things that don't serve you, okay? Cactuses are very significant. Okay, some of you guys could live maybe in certain areas that are very deserted, meaning like deserty. Okay, so cactuses could be very significant. I don't know why I thought of Las Vegas, like Nevada, like in a desert area. Okay, but cactuses could be very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to being very prickly, so someone could think you're very prickly, right? They don't know whether to approach you or not. Okay, but that's, like I said, that's on them to figure that out, right? Initial C could be also very significant, okay? So take what resonates with that, guys. And again, thank you for watching up until this point of the video, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for, showing up on my channel and supporting what I'm doing at this time and my page, okay? So again, thank you guys and happy Friday. All right, guys, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.